It's Media Mania tonight. So we're going to talk to, there are several media folks. Essentially what we're wanting to do tonight is hear who they are, hear why they like drag and drive, hear why they keep coming back, and then some tips and tricks there in the end to talk about all of that stuff right here. So welcome to episode 116 of the Drag Driver Pete Show presented by Summit Racing. Tonight, first up, we're going to bring in Daniel Johansson. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's correct.
DJ Photo over there. And it's like 2 a.m. for him. So I want to say thank you for staying up late to hang out.
3 a.m. right now. So.
Yep. So you have some pretty neat experience that some other folks don't have by actually hitting stuff overseas. You've done Street Week Sweden. You have like a whole different view on that. And then here you've been to Sick Week. Have you been to 3 Sick Weeks?
Yeah, I didn't go to the first one, but the rest of them I've been to, all of them. First Drag and Drive event I was at was actually Drag Week in 2019, I think. I've heard about it, read about it, saw about it a long time ago, and said that's a bucket list thing. And then Stefan Gustafsson, that is a good friend of mine, he shipped his car over. I didn't go the first year they were over, but I followed him the next year after, and since then I've been coming with him.
That's awesome.
That's my drag and drive experience so far.
Right, a lot of it. So tell us company name, and then we'll get on to some other folks and where they can.
I actually don't have a company. This is just me, private person, doing what I love, spending money on a hobby. Pretty much. So
yeah, that's awesome. But they can find you on DJ Photo on Facebook, right? Yep, yeah. Perfect.
I put most of my pictures up there. It's not just car related stuff, drag and drive related stuff. It's whatever I like shooting. So at that moment, now it's a lot of car cruisings going on around Sweden. So on Saturday I will be all day. I will be in the city taking pictures of cars running up and down the main street.
That's awesome. All right, well, let's get our next guest up here, Mr. Jesse Fox, 3G Video. Hold on just a second, buddy. There we go. This is going to be a shuffle as we go through here tonight, like making sure I got all the right layouts put together. Dude, tell us who you are, what you got going on, man, because you're in a cool spot.
Yeah, so my name is Jesse Fox. I'm with 3G Video, YouTube channel, photography business and such. I travel along and do a lot of drag and drive events throughout the years. Try to do as many as I possibly can. I'm actually on the road in between a couple of those events right now. Just left Miles of Mayhem up in Canada, up in Alberta, Canada, and I'm on my way to Tulsa to start King of the Open Road on Friday. So yeah, we're out here doing the thing, enjoying the life, living on the road.
That's a drive right there,
dude.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, definitely telling you the your life on the road is kind of cool, and I can't wait to talk about that a little bit because you're probably the most mobile guy that we have in this mix.
I mean, this is my home, so it works out pretty good, right?
You told me you don't like for me to say that you live in your car.
I do about 8 months a year, 8-9 months. So it's
home on the road, I think is what we'll say. Yeah. Benny the Volvo is man. I've spent a little bit of time in there, but not enough. I'll tell you that much.
Well, it's an experience. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, especially now with the V8. All right, let's bring in Mr. Chris Story next, because one of my favorite folks, one of my favorite stories of all photographers and all that kind of fun stuff. Dude, people won't remember this because they're new around here, but you and I have had this conversation for a long time.
Been a minute.
Yeah. You're one of the first guests on the Narcoleptic Customs podcast talking about, if you guys don't know it, Chris quit his job way back then to do race week. And then it spiraled from there, man. You had a great time and just kept doing it. And now look at you.
Retired. I'm just kidding.
He actually went on Mega Week and raced instead of took photos.
It was really that is the ultimate goal, isn't it? So to do that is a huge checklist off my bucket list, or check off my bucket list.
I can only imagine, dude. That's pretty freaking cool for you to be able to do that.
It was a great time. It was everything I expected it to be and more.
So you're retired now. You're a drag and drive racer, not necessarily a drag and drive photographer anymore.
Fully retired. I gave all my contacts to Jesse. It is what it is, I don't know what to tell you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, let's bring up, tell everybody where they can find you. Where's all
Chris
your
Story photo on everything but Facebook. Facebook is just Chris Story. It's my personal account.
Yeah.
Used it forever. Ended up being more of a business than a personal. So
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Well, let's bring in Mr. Gary Cummins here of That Track Channel.
Hey,
Another
how's it going?
that is, oh man, it's amazing. You're all over the place too. You and Jesse Fox cross paths, I think, quite a bit across the country.
Yeah, absolutely. I, as well, just with Jesse, got to hang out with Jesse for a week there at Miles of Mayhem up in Alberta, Canada. I'm from Canada myself too, so I don't have as much traveling to do as Jesse on that one, even though it's still like 14 hours for me. But yeah, just getting all out, going all over the place as much as I can.
Right. And then everybody, I mean, they probably already know who you are. That Track Channel is a big deal if you guys don't know, in the YouTube and Facebook world. Gary is one of the hardest working dudes out there and is at a lot of big, like big heads up elimination style races.
Yeah, definitely do a lot of heads up elimination. I try to cover as much as I can. Anything with 4 tires and an engine, just gets me excited. So whether it's pro mod racing, heads up elimination, drag and drive, whatever it is, I'm usually down to cover it. Heck, I was at a demolition derby the other week.
That's awesome. All right. Well, cool. Well, guys, That Track Channel on everything that he just listed there. Next up, I want to bring on this young man that I feel like I don't even want to talk good about him I want to talk good while he's backstage because I don't want to embarrass him. This young man has been a hard working young man the entire time we've known him. The circuit, the streetcar shootout stuff. When we first met him, he was young, like 12 or 13 years old, out there just running around, getting photos. And every year I feel like, he hasn't just progressed. He's gotten way better each time. It's not just like this 25 or 30%. It's like 200 or 300% better each year. And one of the only folks that we sponsor outside of, we typically try and get sponsors, but we actually sponsor Mr. Johnny Allen here with Johnny Allen Media. Love you, dude. It's so cool that you're on here tonight, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
How's it going?
Well, man, it's great. Tell everybody where they can find you, what you, and kind of, like how long you've been shooting.
You can just find me, Johnny Allen, on Facebook, Johnny Allen Media on everything else. I think 3, pushing maybe 4 years for shooting now, at least drag racing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming on tonight. It's going to be a good one because we're going to have a lot of folks that have some serious experience. And then you've probably been shooting as long as some of the folks that are on here. So it's going to be great.
Racers and high performance enthusiasts, are you ready to start your next engine build? If so, there is no better time than right now to go check out Molly Motorsports all-in-one power pack piston kits. With over 1,200 applications, these kits come complete with pistons, rings, wrist pins, and the clips, all designed to work together. Molly Motorsports Power Pack piston kits take out all of the guesswork. You don't have to determine if a piston will need this ring to work with a certain cylinder size. Molly Motorsports did all that engineering so you can get to the part that matters, which is building a power plant that leads you to victory lane. Visit mollymotorsports.com for more details. And for our podcast listeners, Molly is spelled Mahle.
Up next, Mr. Tim Gorley, my road dude for Drag Week. Are you ready for this, buddy?
Dude, that is photo bucket list checked off right there. I am stoked for it.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So, same question to you, man. Who are you, and where can people find you?
Go Fast Photography. You can find me on Facebook is Go Fast Photography. On Instagram, I'm Go Fast Photos, and then everywhere else is just personal accounts, which is my name, Timothy Gorley. So
pretty fun. You and I have hung out quite a bit the last few weeks here, and I got to see you at Blacktop Sunday, which is like a cars and coffee here in town, which was a surprise. And that's kind of dude, you're all over the place.
Oh yeah. Anything that's got wheels and a motor, I'll take pictures of it. Drag, drift, car shows, pretty much anything.
Nice. All right. Up next is Mr. Chris Legg of Hard Target, and as we bring him on, I just want to James, I've got your on deck. Whenever you want to, just give me a thumbs up. So we'll bring Chris in, then you. All right, Mr. Chris Legg, Hard Target Images, the official photographer of Heads Hustle, and one of the hardest working dudes out there as well.
Can't put it all on me.
Well, no, your wife's pretty awesome. Your wife's pretty awesome. She probably took as many or more. Well, she probably took more photos than you did. Let's be honest.
He always does.
Yeah, she kicked butt. and you guys put out a ton of good content. I can't wait to see all the photos that come from that. And one thing that you guys did that was really cool that I thought John Paul Franks pulled off really well is you guys are offering photos to the folks that raced as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. So I'm excited about that. What so hard target images on everything?
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, that's all we have.
Yep. And then of course the website, I'm sure.
Nope, don't have one.
No, well, there you go. Hey, so if you want to buy some photos, hit him up on Facebook. You'll be able to see them there. All right. And we've never had 10 people on here, so I don't know what this is going to do, but let's bring in James from Highspeed Media. Nope, he said we'll let him come back on there. You guys are awesome. I want to talk just real quick before we start moving to the next segment. But when you started this, you started taking photos and stuff like that, did you ever envision like that you would be doing it for money?
Who you starting with?
No, not at all. Sorry, it's confused on who should start.
Yeah, we'll get into a rhythm as we go along. With this many people, it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this works out.
Let's go down the line.
All right, we got James back. Let's let him get in here and tell us what's going on, dude. If everybody doesn't know, James Shower, Highspeed Media, the official social media of Rocky Mountain Race Week.
Yep, love it, man. It's been awesome being a big part of that event and just hanging out with everybody and creating content. So we absolutely love being able to be behind them and partnering with them on that stuff.
Well, and one thing, there was a really cool day. Who's your guy that works with you?
Elias,
yes. He was standing there talking, and you guys, I mean, I was eavesdropping, of course, and you were talking about how many posts you had made that day. And it was like 14 or 15 posts that you guys had made that day.
Highspeed Media, man. That's what we're about, is, getting out fast, creating it fast, and getting out for everybody to enjoy online. So
it was crazy. I loved it, dude. It was awesome to see the amount of work, and I can't wait till we can talk a little bit about how y'all did that. Like that's a hard work list there to just have everybody stay on point.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, but we balance it well, and for Mega Week it was a whole nother level because we had to have two whole crews, so we pretty much pretended like 2 full events were going on, and that's what we went with.
Right
we
now,
did that.
yeah, next time we will. I promise. You are a little different than some of the folks on here. So a lot of folks on here are solopreneurs. They're dudes that do it themselves. You physically built a business that's around this, right? You do more than obviously photograph and stuff. So you going in, I asked the question a minute ago, did you think you would be here? But you had this planned from the beginning.
Yeah, that was the vision, man. Like I knew through growing my stuff and helping other companies work on their social media that like a company can totally have multiple people working on their social media. It's big enough that it could drive as long as the business is big enough to handle it. And, I wanted to build that internally for many people and many companies. And that's pretty much what we did. I don't see myself as necessarily a photographer, although I get better every day, a videographer, although I try to get better every day. It's, I understand it from a content aspect. I've created my own YouTube channel and done that stuff. So I try to bring that to the companies and try to handle that side of it for them, utilizing hopefully people on our team to do that. And it's worked well. Like we're providing a service. We are very much a service-based business, but I understand how hard it is for like photographers to just be a photographer, man. It's hard to sell photos, or half the time when you're editing, and you should be shooting photos. When you're shooting photos, you're editing, and then a team of people kind of helps blend that. But we got to offer a lot of service on the backside of that too. So I just kind of went at it a little bit different way, but I also love that like we're kind of the home for those people that, have a passion to make content or shoot photos or video, but it's hard to make it just on your own doing that thing. So we kind of created a home for those people to like make a living doing what they love, which is super awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I saw Richard Brewer in here, Dirty Panda, making comments earlier. He was out there running some of the stuff with you guys, starting line camera, doing some drone work and things like that. So it's really cool what you've done with Highspeed Media.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, let's do a quick ad read, and then we'll jump into kind of the second half of the show, which is where we're going to get nitty gritty with all of this stuff. So let me find all this. You guys, I'm not used to this many people being on here and this much stuff. So hang tight. Let me run through this real quick. Guys, just want to say thanks again for being our race car friends. Thank you for being here. Hit the share button. The next hour of content here is going to be very, very good. I promise. It's going to be next level type stuff. You're going to want to stick around for this. And thank you so much to our sponsors for being here and being a part of all this. Summit Racing, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Camp, J-Wire Solutions, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D, WAF Racing, PowerTube TV, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classifieds. And the gentleman's agreement is simply this. We love this. We do this for fun, but also because it's our passion. Please hit the follow and subscribe button wherever you're watching this at. That's the gentleman's agreement. We're going to keep doing this. You do that. We can't verify you do that. So that, it's kind of like the you do that part, we'll do this part, and we'll go from there. And then